Alright, let's hit play cartridge. We'll load up Pokemon Crystal. Here it is. Oh yeah. It's gonna look nice and clear since I'm running it on the Pocket Dock. What was that? Then we got Pichu and Wooper. All the unknown letters. There's Suicune. Oh, did I ruin it? Maybe some people don't know that's Suicune yet. Interesting, I'm still hunting for my Game Boy Advance SP. Yeah, well, I was looking for something that could play both Game Boy and Game Boy Advanced. I ended up, this is an aftermarket console called the ANY Pocket. They're pretty pricey, but not only can they play physical cartridges, but they can emulate also. So it's really nice. Let me make sure my other speakers work. Yeah. Alright guys, you gotta let me know, how does the game audio versus my mic sound? Because I was playing around with it. Is game audio too quiet? Is my mic too quiet? Jason says game is good, mic is good. Alright, please let me know if that changes. Because there's nothing I hate more than going through a whole stream and then going back and like realizing that audio sucked. So please do not hesitate to at any time let me know that mic sounds quiet or game audio is too loud or anything like that. The game audio is a bit higher than your mic audio. Alright, I'll bring game audio down just a touch then. There, I brought that down just a touch. Just a few sneak peeks before we get started. We're not going to spin it yet because we don't have an encounter. But this is going to be the egg wheel. Whenever we get an encounter and catch or attain the Pokemon, so all the Nuzlocke rules are in the description if you want to read through it. But whenever we catch or obtain a Pokemon, that will get replaced with the egg wheel. We'll spin that to determine which egg we're going to get. And then I just want to show off, I've got a new prepare your ears, this might be a little bit loud, but this is my new subscribe alert that I worked on. It's from I forget what it's called. I think Pokemon Generations, like the short series that they made. Sod says I read the rule. Alright, I think we're ready to start. Jason says that's awesome. Thank you. Alright guys, let's start. So I'm not going to hit new game, but this is basically going to be a brand new game. I just created a save file and I'm like, as soon as I popped up in my bedroom, I just took that save file so I could bring in all the eggs and everything. So we're going to hit continue. My player name is Mr. Ander, like we usually go with. Time at 1 minute. There's our bedroom. I think later on in the game you can get like decorations and stuff in here. Let's see, what do we got in the Mr. Ander, turn on the PC. Ooh, I am loaded. So we got rare candies so that we don't have to deal with like level grinding if we ever need to bring up new Pokemon. And then we have Everstones. That is because if we happen to get any baby Pokemon, because the #1 rule is we can only use Gen 2 Pokemon, period. So if we get baby Pokemon, we cannot let them evolve, because if they evolve, they're no longer a Gen 2 Pokemon. So baby Pokemon will have to hold Everstones. That was in the rule set also. Jason says I lost the first battle in the lab. You don't battle in the lab in this game. Are you talking about in Fire Red? You're probably talking about Fire Red, huh? Let's see what else we got. Mailbox. There's no mail. Decoration. Bed. Feather bed. You can put your bed away. poster. Put it away. And it's gone. That's new. They didn't have that in Gen 1. Let's put our bed back. Put the poster back. Oh, leaf green. You went... Oh, yeah, you went leaf green because it has Vulpix, right? Let's check the radio. Professor Oak's Pokemon Talk. Please tune in next time. Pokemon Channel. This is DJ Mary, your co-host. Pokemon Channel. We got a CRT up here. It's a TV. They don't add any more context. A whole collection of Pokemon picture books. Last but not least, it's the town map. And we're starting off in New Bark Town in Johto. Jason says, yep, Ninetales is my fave. Yep, he's pretty cool. The only reason he doesn't lean heavily as a favorite for me just because he's not that good in the games, unfortunately. But he is a cool Pokemon, especially because I'm not only an anime nerd, but really like Naruto. And Ninetales directly represents the fox in Naruto. I forget what his actual name is, though. Oh, Mr. Ander, our neighbor, Professor Elm, is looking for you. He said he wanted you to do something for him. Oh, I almost forgot. Your Pokemon gear is back from the repair shop. Here you go. Mr. Ander received Pokegear. Jason says, shh, I'll make it good. There are some ROM hacks where they take Pokemon that aren't normally that as good and make them even better, like Radical Red. I know Radical Red reworked a ton of Pokemon. I'm actually curious if they reworked Ninetales. Pokemon gear, or just Pokegear. It's essential if you want to be a good trainer. Oh, the day of the week isn't set. You mustn't forget that. What day is it? Alright, so this is how we're going to handle time. Since we're going to be streaming on the same day, at the same time every day, what I'm doing is, and we stream for 3 hours, I have it set to where halfway through the stream it'll turn into night. So the first half of the stream will be daytime, second half of the stream will be nighttime, so we get to experience both. And there are certain events that only happen on certain days, so the way we're going to do this is we're going to start Monday, and every stream I'm going to go to the next day. So this stream is going to be Monday, next stream is going to be Tuesday, the stream after that Wednesday, and so on. So we get kind of experience the natural Johto experience. So we're going to set it to Monday. Monday, is it? Yes. Is it daylight savings time now? In fact, it is. 4:25 p.m. So that's perfect. The reason I have it set to that is because 6 p.m. is when it becomes dark. So we'll get an hour and a half of daytime and an hour and a half of nighttime. Yes. Come home to adjust your clock for daylight savings time. By the way, do you know how to use the phone? No. I'll read the instructions. Turn the Pokegear on and select the phone icon. Phone numbers are stored in memory. Just choose a name you want to call. Gee, isn't that convenient? This is like when cell phones were becoming like really popular. Well, I mean like maybe like 3 to 5 years after they started becoming popular. Hello, Mr. Ander. I'm visiting. Mr. Ander, have you heard? My daughter is adamant about becoming Professor Elm's assistant. She really loves Pokemon. What do we got over here? Let's see what's in the fridge. Fresh water and tasty lemonade. I wish I could take some. Those are like the best healing items. What's cooking? The sink is spotless. Mom likes it clean. Mom's specialty. Cinnabar Volcano Burger. That sounds really good. In fact, there's a famous burger joint in Hawaii called Teddy's Bigger Burgers, and they have themed burgers, and one of them is a volcano burger. Actually, that one's one of my favorites. Yo, Mr. Ander. I heard Professor Elm discovered some new Pokemon. Who's in here? Hi, Mr. Ander. My husband's always so busy. I hope he's okay. When he's caught up in his Pokemon research, he even forgets to eat. Oh, this must be Professor Elm's wife and child. When I grow up, I'm going to help my dad. I'm going to be a great Pokemon professor. It's full of difficult books. It's funny, it's the text it gives you is different than the bookcase in your own house, because this is Professor Elm's house. But that doesn't change. My reflection, looking good. I'm gonna be hunting for Easter eggs because I have legit not played this game since I was like 10. I played like Gen 1 and Fire Red like tons of times, but I have not played like legit OG Gen 2 and like since I was like 10 or something like that. Best HM slave for Fire Red Leaf Green. I was never an HM slave kind of person. I would just put the TMs on who it actually makes sense and like where there's room. So obviously your water Pokemon would have Surf, teach Strength to someone who's a physical attacker that can actually make use out of it. I never really did HM slaves because I never wanted like one completely useless Pokemon on my team. Well, this room is trippy. Pikachu is an evolved Pokemon. I was amazed by Professor Elm's findings. He's so famous for his research on Pokemon evolution. Sigh. I wish I could be a researcher like him. Pokemon magazines. Pokemon Pal, Pokemon Handbook, Pokemon Graph. Same. Is this another town map? Yeah. Oh yeah, it says right there, it's Elm's house. Newbark Town, the town where the winds of a new beginning blow. Wow, your Pokegear is impressive. Did your mom get it for you? Wait, Mr. Ander. Usually this is where Professor Oak would pop up out of the grass. What do you think you're doing? It's dangerous to go out without a Pokemon. Wild Pokemon jump out of the grass on the way to the next town. Okay then. What does this say? Does it say my house? Mr. Anders' house. Yeah, Pikachu evolved, but Pika won't evolve into it. What do you mean by that? Pichu evolves into Pikachu. Who's this suspicious character? ... So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? Wow, rude. Elm. Mr. Ander, there you are. I needed to ask you a favor. I'm conducting new Pokemon research right now. I was wondering if you could help me with it, Mr. Ander. You see, I'm writing a paper that I want to present at a conference, but there are some things I don't quite understand yet. So, I'd like you to raise a Pokemon that I recently caught. Yes. Thanks, Mr. Ander. You're a great help. When I announce my findings, I'm sure they'll delve a bit deeper into the many mysteries of Pokemon. You can count on it. Oh hey, I got an email. Okay. Hey, listen. I have an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It is intriguing, but we're busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know. Mr. Ander, can you go in our place? It didn't even let me say yes or no. I want you to raise one of the Pokemon contained in these Pokeballs. You'll be the Pokemon's first partner, Mr. Ander. Go on, pick one. Saad says I didn't remember the name, so that popped out in my brain. Pika. Pichu, yeah. Alright, what starter options do we have? We got... You'll take Cyndaquil, the fire Pokemon? Think it over carefully, your partner is very important. Or, we got... Do you want Totodile, the water Pokemon? Think it over carefully. That's what we're doing here. And... So, you like Chikorita, the grass Pokemon? How about the trash can? Oh, Saad, you gotta take off. Alright guys, it's time to vote on a starter. Jason, you better sit down because you're not gonna like this. I have to veto Totodile. but go ahead and make your reaction to that. I have to veto Totodile before I tell you why, and there's a bright side to it. Jason says, what? Okay, so the reason why is in Gen 2, there are tons of water Pokemon that we'll get access to, but there's only like 4 or 5 grass types and 4 or 5 fire types. So that's the unfortunate part. I have to veto Totodile because I actually usually use Totodile also. The bright side, I've got a bright side for you. All of the starters are in the pool of randomized eggs. So no matter which starter we get, there is a chance to get the other starters. Does that make sense, or is that confusing? But silly Crocodile. Yeah, I know, but man, we need type coverage, and if we imagine we end up with an entire team of water Pokemon because there's like very few fire and grass types. So, the vote is Cyndaquil or Chikorita. I'm going to type it in chat. I'm not going to bother making a poll, so just vote in chat. Chikorita or Cyndaquil? Jason says Cyndaquil. I like Cyndaquil as well. Any other voters, guys? If you're just popping in right now, we're voting for who we want as a starter. Either Cyndaquil or Chikorita. We got one for Chikorita. Can anyone pipe in and be the deciding vote? We got one Cyndaquil and one Chikorita. We need a tiebreaker. Jason says Mewtwo. Imagine that. Come on, it says we should have one other person viewing right now. Somebody get in chat and vote Cyndaquil or Chikorita. Jordan says Totodile. Jordan, you missed. I would totally go Totodile too. Jason wants Totodile, but here's the thing. Gen 2 only has like 4 or 5 grass types and like 4 fire types, but tons of water types. And the other thing is all the starters are hacked in as eggs, so we still have a chance of getting the other starters anyway. So you kind of missed the whole rage burst, but totally understandable. But just to try to get some type coverage, I just don't want to end up with like a bunch of water types. So we gotta go Cyndaquil or Chikorita, if that makes sense. Jordan says Chikorita. It hurts me a little bit because I love Cyndaquil, but the one good thing about Chikorita is the first run killer in this game is Whitney in the Miltank, and Cyndaquil would be of no use against that Miltank because Rollout is super effective against him, and Cyndaquil will not only not be weak to it, but can also like put him to sleep or something. So, and I never rolled Chikorita, so this will be a first. All right, guys, we're going Chikorita. We need nicknames in the chat. So, you like Chikorita, the grass Pokemon? Yes. I think that's a great Pokemon too. Mr. Ander received Chikorita, but grass is bad against the first 2 gyms. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But the first 2 gyms are not run killers. I think we'll have plenty of other Pokemon to try to mitigate the first 2 gyms. Whitney is the first run killer. I need nickname ideas in the chat. I'll just pick whichever one I think sounds good. Give a nickname to the Chikorita you received? Yes. Nicknames. Oregano? That's not bad. It's not bad. Any others? Nugget? What does that say? Megamin? Rosemary? Alright, I think I like oregano. And also, since Jason didn't get either of his picks, we'll let Jason nickname I do also like the name though, oregano. Oh, Jason likes rosemary? Okay. Jason likes rosemary. I hope it's gonna be funny if it's a male Chikorita. I think they tend to be like 80% female, but let's see. Rosemary, Jason says that works. Alright. Oh, it is a male. I just saw that in the top left. Funny. Alright, Rosemary. Mr. Pokemon lives a little bit beyond Cherry Grove, the next city over. It's almost a direct route there, so you can't miss it. But just in case, here's my phone number. Call me if anything comes up. Sorry, Jordan made a convincing argument. His argument was just saying Rosemary. If your Pokemon is hurt, you should heal it with this machine. Feel free to use it anytime. Mr. Ander, I'm counting on you. Let's take a look at our Rosemary. Oh yeah. Look at that sprite movement. That was revolutionary. Alright, we gotta add Chikorita's GIF on the left side. Slot 1. Oh, it's already set to Chikorita. That's funny. I just have to unhide it. It was meant to be. I literally had Chikorita in the slot. Alright. Let's embark. Mr. Ander, I want you to have this for your errands. Potion. There are only 2 of us, so we're always busy. Sound like Professor Oko has tons. Let's see, does his thing change? No, it doesn't. I was wondering if he was gonna say something about the fact that I took one of the Pokemon. Alright, let's go. Alright, we cannot get an encounter yet. Because we can't attain Pokeballs yet. So it will not count as an encounter. Pokemon hide in the grass. Who knows when they'll pop out. Oh, let's see the first sprite movement. Centrance is kind of boring. He just pops his hands out. Let's get a little bit of XP for Rosemary. Oh, he crit me for 2? I think the upgrade that I like the best from Gen 1 to Gen 2 is not only the health bar, but the experience bar was completely revolutionary. Like, in Gen 1, you just had no idea when you're gonna level up. Jordan says, I've played and beaten this game at least 10 times in college alone. I love this game. Well, like I was saying earlier, I've played, like, Gen 1 and Fire Red and Leaf Green, like, tons of times, but I legit have not played through OG Gold, Silver, Crystal literally since I was a kid. And Crystal, I only got to play a little bit. Most of my time was on Gold. So, like, the sprite movement and everything, I'm experiencing it, like, all over again. Chikorita is holding a berry. I probably should save it, though. We should save our berries for, gym battles. The colors are very clean, yeah. It does look good. As slightly disappointed I was about switching to the Analog Pocket, it does look really good. Yo, how are your Pokemon? If they're weak and not ready for battle, keep out of the grass. Thanks, pal. Isn't there a berry tree over here somewhere? Oh, there's an item. I know there's an item over here. Oh yeah, Potion. Soul Silver was my first game in like 2021. Nice. I emulated Heart Gold on my phone a long time ago. I never actually like fully beat it, and it was a while ago. Pidgey. I don't think Pidgey even has a flying type move yet at level 2. Oh, come on. See, when did tackle become not 100% accurate? Yay, our first level up. I wanted to take a break, so I saved to record my progress. We'll go up there later because we can get an encounter there. There's the berry tree. What does this lady say? See those ledges? It's scary to jump off them, but you can go to New Bark without walking through the grass. Jason says Gus. I don't think he has Gus yet at level 2. But it is funny because in Gen 1, Gus was normal and then they switched to flying. It's a fruit-bearing tree. Hey, it's a berry! Woohoo! Jordan says nothing wrong with coming in late. Can become a fan at any point. Agreed. No gatekeeping. I'm waiting for Pokemon that appear only at night. You and me both, pal. I really hope we get Houndour, because one of the sad parts of this game is like Houndour, you don't get until so late in the game. You may as well not even exist. That's one of the major reasons that I decided to make this a Gen 2 only, because there's so many Gen 2 Pokemon that are just forgotten about in this game, because they just flooded it with Gen 1 Pokemon. We better heal up. Cherry Grove City. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay. Everyone is a rookie at some point. If you'd like, I can teach you a few things. Sure. Okay then, follow me. This is a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them. This is a Pokemon Mart. They sell balls for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their prized Pokemon there. This is the sea, as you can see. Pun detected. Thanks, Jordan. Spinny guy. Oh wait, not this guy. Whoops. Who are you thinking of? Spinny guy. I don't remember a spinny guy. Some Pokemon are found only in water. Here. It's my house. Thanks for your company. Let me give you a small gift. Ooh, map card. Mr. Anders Pokegear now has a map. Pokegear becomes more useful as you add cards. I wish you good luck on your journey. When you're with Pokemon, going anywhere is fun. Guide Gent's house. His name is Guide Gent. When I was a wee lad, I was a hotshot trainer. Here's a word of advice. Catch lots of Pokemon. Treat them all with kindness. It's in this house. Pokemon gain experience in battle and change their form. Pokemon change? I would be shocked if one did that. Shocked, I tell you. The city of cute, fragrant flowers. Gen 2 has some solid music. You're trying to see how good you are as a Pokemon trainer? You better visit the Pokemon gyms all over Johto and collect badges. When I get older, I'm going to be a gym leader. I make my Pokemon battle with my friends to make them tougher. Mr. Pokemon's house is still farther up ahead. I like how he just knew what I'm looking for. Let's heal up Chikorita. I mean, Rosemary. City of cute flowers for Rosemary. Perfect. Is anyone selling Magikarps in here? It's great, I can store any number of Pokemon and it's all free. The communication center upstairs was just built, but they're still finishing it up. That PC is free for any trainer to use. Alright, I think... Oh wait, can we buy Pokeballs yet? I don't think so until we talk to Professor Elm, but I don't remember. When I was walking in the grass, a bug Pokemon poisoned my Pokemon. I just kept going, but then my Pokemon fainted. You should keep an antidote with you. I definitely should. Remember in Pokemon Yellow, I forgot about Overworld. I didn't forget about it, I just wasn't thinking about it, and I ran out of potions and had no antidotes, and one of my Pokemon literally died from poison. They're fresh out of Pokeballs. When will they get more of them? Yeah, just like I thought, you can't buy them yet. But let's buy some antidotes. I like to always have at least 5. I like to just have 5 of everything. It's just kind of because I'm OCD like that. I'm broke. I won't even be able to buy Pokeballs. Route 30. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, our level cap is 9 because the first gym's ace is level 9. Poison Sting in the first zones is always so annoying, yeah, 100%. See, you still don't know Gust. Violet City, Cherry Grove City. Yeah, another berry. Gotta stock up on those for gym fights. Pokemon eat berries. No way. Another berry, let's go. Jordan says, by the way, I love the layout for the stream. Thank you. I put in work. Put in work, I tell you. The only sad part is, like, since I put so much stuff on here, you really can barely even see the background, but it's like there's this group of artists that, like, redrew all the maps for Kanto and Johto and probably more, but they, like, completely redrew all of them. That's what I use for that, like, acrylic poster I have. They're really, really cool, but I use like a screenshot of that for the background. Are we gonna see anything other than Pidgey? I guess not, because it's daytime. Oh, Caterpie. Huh. Shaking his antenna. He doesn't have a bug attack either. The only sad part of doing Gen 2 only is I do really like some of the Gen 1 sprites in Gold, Silver, Crystal are so good. Gen 2 has like some of the best sprites ever made. One of these days maybe I'll do a Gen 1 only. Mr. Pokemon's house? It's a bit farther ahead. We gotta go through this classic. Go, Rattata! Tackle! What? This is a big battle. Leave me alone. Mr. Pokemon's house straight ahead. I wonder what the other Pokemon is. We never find out. Because we can't go to that side until they leave. Well, I guess we do end up basically fighting them. Poison Cure Berry, nice. Jason says, I like tiny Heracross next to the rip count. Oh yeah, I tried to make sure I didn't block that because it was like a cool little Easter egg hiding in the drawing. Mr. Pokemon's house. Hello, hello, you must be Mr. Ander. Professor Elm said that you would visit. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. Mr. Ander received Mystery Egg. You know what that means? That is a gift Pokemon, which counts as one of our encounters. Mr. Ander put the mystery egg in the key pocket. I know a couple who run a Pokemon daycare service. They gave me that egg. I was intrigued, so I sent mail to Professor Elm. For Pokemon evolution, Professor Elm is the authority. Even Professor Oak here recognizes that. He looks over when he says his name. If my assumption is correct, Professor Elm will know it. Oak. Aha! So you're Mr. Ander. I'm Oak, a Pokemon researcher. I was just visiting my old friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what is this? A rare Pokemon. Let's see. I see. I understand why Professor Elm gave you a Pokemon for this errand. To researchers like Professor Elm and I, Pokemon are our friends. He saw that you would treat your Pokemon with love and care. Ah, you seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Mr. Ander received Pokédex. Go meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokédex. But I've stayed too long. I have to go to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. Mr. Ander, I'm counting on you. You are returning to Professor Elm? Here, your Pokemon should have some rest. Thank you. I'm depending on you. Can we access the PC box here? Whole pile of strange coins, maybe they're from another country. Nope. Oh, I didn't even know that was a rug. It's a big computer. It's broken. Alright guys, we got an encounter. We gotta get back to a... Oh wait, it's not officially in our bag yet. It's just an item right now. Foreign magazines. Professor Elm. Hello? Mr. Ander, it's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no. Please get back here now. Like, it gives no context. That's like the worst phone call ever. We might be able to buy Pokeballs now. Let's go find out. If we can buy Pokeballs, we'll get an encounter right away. I don't want to delay it. Nope. Still can't get Pokeballs. You gotta head to Professor Elm's then. Oh. ... You got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste. A wimp like you? Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. First rival fight, let's go! Question wants to battle. You got our Cyndaquil! Oh, that sprite is so cool. That is like the sickest sprite movement ever. Alright, he wasted his first turn. And we gotta level up on him too. I think we got it in the bag. If he had landed that Leer though, we would have been in trouble. The most intense tackle battle ever. Got it! That's crazy, we're already 2 away from the level cap. Question was defeated. Are you happy you won? Oh yeah, I got 300 bucks. My name's question. I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. So I know, they never... I don't know if they ever reference it at all in this game, but later on, they announced that he's supposed to be like Giovanni's estranged son, which is pretty interesting. What is his name actually supposed to be? I know back in the day it was Silver, I think. Is that still the case? What is your rival's name in Crystal? Yeah, they canonized the name Silver, I believe. Who is Giovanni's son? Yeah, it's Silver. Jordan says Ethan. No, that's the main character's name. The main character's name is Ethan. Why do during the Celebi event his name is Silver? Yeah, it's canonized that his name's supposed to be Silver. Just like in Gen 1, your rival's name is Blue. Alright, now did we unlock Pokeballs? Or nah? Nope. Gotta talk to Professor Elm. No, Ethan is the name of the male main character, yeah, like Jason said. I'm sure Jordan knows that. Yeah, I know Jordan knew that. Yeah, we were talking about rival. Does this guy teach us how to catch yet? Or am I just imagining? I feel like that guy teaches you how to catch. I heard a Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? Slifer, no swiping. I don't know, I just mixed up Swiper with Slifer the Sky Dragon. Silver. Okay, so Silver was his name. Thanks for helping my investigation. Yeah, rival Silver. In high school, one of my friends really liked Silver's character as in their favorite character. He is pretty cool. I think as a kid, I always thought that he kind of looked like a girl. I didn't think he literally was a girl, just the way like his hair was really long and like his clothes are really weird looking. But he is pretty cool. I especially like how they included him in the Pokemon Generations series. Because they're in the series, they're like trying to track down Giovanni. So the chief of police meets with Silver and tries to ask him about Giovanni. It's really cool. Oh, Mr. Ander, this is terrible. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? Mr. Ander handed the mystery egg to Professor Elm. This? But, is it a Pokemon egg? If it is a great discovery. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex? Mr. Ander, is that true? That's incredible. He is superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, Mr. Ander, what? You may have what it takes to become the champion. You seem to be getting on great with Pokemon too. You should take the Pokemon Gym Challenge. The closest gym would be the one in Violet City. Mr. Ander, the road to the championship will be a long one. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom. Mr. Ander, use these on your Pokedex quest. We got a Pokeball! Woohoo! Jason says Detective Looker. That's not his actual name, is it? To add to your Pokedex, you have to catch Pokemon. Throw Pokeballs at wild Pokemon and get them. Mr. Trainer put the Pokeball. I'm so excited to get our first encounter, like you don't even know. The amount of time I've been planning this, I'm like so excited to get our first mystery egg. Wow, that's a cute Pokemon. Where did you get it? So, you're leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too. But what can I do for you? I know, I'll save money for you. On a long journey, money's important. Do you want me to save your money? Normally, I always do this. That way, when you white out, you don't lose as much money because some of it is being held here. But this is a Nuzlocke. We're never going to white out, so I don't think there's any reason to do that. So we're going to say no. Be careful. Pokemon are your friends. You need to work as a team. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I don't think there's any reason to save money if we're never going to white out. Do we have the egg in our bag now? Where is it? Is it in the PC? Can we access the PC here? No, I guess we'll just go to Cherry Grove. And we'll get our first so the only reason this matters is because we have to catch it. For whatever reason we don't catch it, then we lose that. Oh, there's the guy. I've seen you a couple times. How many Pokemon have you caught? Would you like me to show you how to catch Pokemon? Yes. Let's do it. We're gonna get Missingno. I think she spends your money on items. I don't think she does. She just saves your money. There's Rattata with the booty shake. Rattata was caught. That's how you do it. If you weaken them first, Pokemon are easier to catch. Alright guys, here's our first encounter. Again, it doesn't matter who it is, we just have to catch it. If it gets away, that's it. Or if we accidentally feint it. I'm actually kind of scared. I don't want to do too much damage to it. Okay. I'm not gonna risk a crit, let's just catch it here. We have enough Pokeballs, right? They didn't just give us one? Okay, good, we got 5. Level 3, he's almost half health, that should be enough to catch him. Come on. Oh, no! I'm just so scared. You know what, let's just hit him one more time. I think even with a crit we wouldn't kill him. Okay. I know we don't get that many encounters early on, so I'm just really scared. Alright, I think we should definitely get it here. What? Are you kidding me? Dude, imagine. Imagine we use all 5 Pokeballs and don't catch. That would be crazy. There's no way. The catch rate should be like 90% at this point. Oh my gosh, are you serious? This is wild. 2 Pokeballs left. Dude! No way! We're down to 1 Pokeball. If I don't catch it here, that's it. No encounter on this route. Oh my gosh, dude. This game is already trying to give me a heart attack. Taco gets his Pidgey just getting the ball. I know, seriously. I've never seen it ever be this difficult to catch like a Pokemon at the beginning of the game. Alright. This is one mean bird. We're not gonna nickname it because he's just gonna get released anyway. I'm gonna go heal just in case. I'm not playing any games over here. Chikorita's down to like 10 health. Alright, we're gonna go to the PC and we'll get our encounter. We gotta be at a PC in order to exchange. Next YouTube short right here, yeah, for real. Although it's gonna be like a couple minutes long of this Pidgey making me fight. Alright, we gotta make sure we don't accidentally go to any other encounter route. Like if I accidentally went up right now and we don't have any Pokeballs. I like how on the top left it shows a little ball on top to show you've already caught it. Another cool thing they added to Gen 2. Oops, can't go that way. Another Pidgey! Pidgey's is pretty good. He flaps his wings. I'm pretty sure berries take a whole day to replenish. Alright, let's hear your guesses. What do you guys think our first randomized Gen 2 egg will be? Yeah, I think it takes a whole day for them to replenish. Literally, they one step in the grass and I get jumped by another Pidgey. They're mad that I took their friend. Alright, finally. We can get to the PC. Let's just do the Pidgey first and figure out the other egg. Alright guys, we caught our first encounter. I need to keep a tracker somewhere to keep track of the route. Oh man, they didn't add route yet. That makes it more annoying. So what route was that? That's route... I'm just gonna double check really quick. That was route 30, right? Route 29. Let me put that in a note really quick. That's kind of the annoying part, is it's hard on older games. It's hard to keep track. Of what routes you've been to and which ones you haven't. You're not been to, but gotten your routes 29. Okay, Route 29, we caught it. Let's find out which egg we're getting. You guys ready? Let's pull up the egg wheel. 3, 2, 1, go! What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? We got egg 6-7. Ooh. Where's all the zoomers in the chat? 6-7. Alright, let's find egg number 67. That's actually kind of wild that that's the number. Jason says Murkrow. I guess Chansey or Dunsparce? Chansey's Gen 1, so that's not here. And Dunsparce is Gen 2, isn't he? Sometimes I forget he's Gen 2. Taco Cat 6-7. Alright. So, let's see. 1 through 20 is box 1. 21 through 40 is box 2. So I think it is box 4, right? My math is broken. Yeah, 20, because every box has 20. 20, 40, 60. So box 1 should start with 61. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to recount that, make sure I didn't mess up. You really can't tell because the name stays the same, but there are 20 in here. Jason says, how explain? So every box has 20 eggs in it. So box 1 will have egg 1 through 20. Box 2 will have egg 21 through 40. Box 3 will have 41 through 60. Box 4 will have 61 through well, it would be 80, but there aren't 80. I think there's only like 69. So, starting at the top, this is egg 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. You can't see it move because we're at the very bottom and every name is the same. Oh yeah, but you can see the very bottom. See that? So we did just get 67. Oh, you know what I just realized? I'm really gonna have to keep track of this because now, like, let's say we hit 68 or 69. Technically, like, this egg right here is technically egg 68, but right now it looks like 67. That's crazy. So I'll have to keep track of that also. I didn't even think about that. Route 69. We got egg 67. And let's hatch it and find out what we got. No, I meant how did Taco Cat explain how what? Okay, and let's get rid of this Pidgey. Bye-bye, Pidgey. Alright, let's go hatch this egg. I have no idea what we're gonna get. I guess I need to make some kind of guess. I'll go Magby, because that's my favorite baby Pokemon is Magby. Come on, hatch. What's gonna be our random egg? What's gonna be our random egg? Oh, huh? Dun 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 dun. It's Rayquaza! Oh, we got Slowpoke! Which means... What does that mean, guys? What does that mean? What does it mean that we got Slowpoke? She guessed 67 and was right. Oh no, she said that afterwards, Jason. That'd be crazy if she actually guessed it. I thought you guessed before, my bad. So, the reason it's a Slowpoke is because you can't put evolved Pokemon in the box. Sorry, you can't put evolved Pokemon in an egg. So getting the Slowpoke means we got Slowking. Yes, sir. I had to put a lot of thought into this. Alright, you can see right there the number of Pokemon in each box. And I believe it's over here in box 10. We'll get a save file in there. And I already nicknamed in case we got him. You guys are seeing spoilers if we happen to get any. Nickname is Slow Queen because it's a female Slowking. See what I tell you, we got a water Pokemon right off the bat. Jason says win is Steelix, only if we happen to land on Onix. Alright, so we got... That's our encounter, guys. First encounter of the Crystal Egglocke is Slowking. We will release the Slowpoke. They actually have the exact same IVs, it's just like the evolved version of Slowpoke. Let's take a look at our first Gen 2 encounter. What a staple Gen 2 Pokemon too. He was in like all the movies and he could like talk in the movies. All he knows is Curse and Tackle so far. Alright. Oh, and then... Oh, dude. You know what I just realized? If we just got the egg from... Did we get the egg from the professor? If we did it go into the box? Like, I don't understand. Where does the egg go in Pokemon Crystal after you talk to Professor Elm? He keeps it in his lab. Oh. Okay, he hasn't given it to us yet. Alright, cool. I was worried it got put in our box and now it's like mixed in with our other eggs. Jason says he was in Pokemon 2000 movie. Yes, you are correct. Let me put in the notes that ended up being Slowking. 67 was Slowking. Pokemon Crystal encounters eggs. Okay. Got our Slowking. Let's buy some more Pokeballs. We're broke. Oh my goodness, we can only buy 2? Oh, I messed up, guys, because we're gonna get an encounter like immediately on Route 30. And I shouldn't have bought all this stuff. I'm not gonna sell rare candies because that's kind of a hack. I guess I'll sell Awakenings. I made a mistake, guys. I didn't think we'd be so broke right off the bat. I'm already getting scalped. We'll get more money from the trainers up ahead. I'll try to get through the grass without hitting any of the trainers. Or, I mean, without getting Brokemon. You could have hacked. I mean, I wanted to keep, for the most part, the game, like, vanilla, if you know what I mean. I didn't want to, like, hack the game. The only reason I hacked the eggs... Oh, nice, I think. Oh, no, we gotta get through one more patch of grass. We should be switching over to nighttime any minute now. Oh, this is our encounter. I have to catch it. Caterpie. Too bad the back sprites don't have motion. Don't crit, don't crit, don't crit, don't crit. Okay, cool. Thank goodness for having tackle. Alright, Caterpie, don't be like that Pidgey we fought earlier. Jason says, but cheating is fun. No, I want this to be legit. Like, everybody uses, like, the ROM hack version and does crazy stuff. I wanted this to be legit. Only difference was I wanted to use all the Gen 2 Pokemon. Alright, we got Caterpie. That's another roll on the egg wheel. Let's go back to the PC. This is Route 30, right? Yeah. Okay, we got Route 30. Oh, I need to add the Slowking sprite also. Slot 2. Slowking. There we go. He's too big. Make him smaller. There we go. Got our Slowking over there. Let's go find out what our Caterpie is going to turn into. Alright, you guys ready for the next wheel? What is our Route 30 encounter going to be? Oh, the other thing I gotta remember is to delete it off the wheel. Number 67 should be deleted. Let me do that really quick. 67 is gone. Delibird? Oh, dude, Delibird would suck. The only move you can learn is Present, I'm pretty sure. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go! We got 15. Alright. So Route 30, we got Egg 15. Wish I could have like a bot that could keep track of this stuff for me. Sure, I probably could. Alright, let's find Egg 15. So that's going to be in box 1. But he's a handsome bird. Yeah, he's kind of cool. They just didn't make him very useful. Alright. We're in box 1. So, starting at the very top is going to be Egg 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just to make sure I'm not crazy. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's actually probably easier to count from the bottom. That's 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Really bugs me out that you can't see it moving. Alright, Egg 15. Let's go hatch it and see what we got. Jason's guessing Delibird. Any other guesses? What are eggs gonna be? I'm gonna guess Suicune. Taco Cat guessing 6-7. We got Egg 15 if you didn't see it. We're hatching Egg 15 right now. Jason guessed it's Delibird. I'm guessing Suicune. Taco Cat guessing Crobat. That would be crazy to get another evolved Pokemon. Huh? What do we got? Our second Gen 2 Pokemon. Ooh, Stantler. Not bad. That's one you don't see often used. Wait, isn't Stantler? Is Stantler normal or psychic? I think I'm getting it mixed up with Girafarig. Stantler's actually, because that's a he's a single evolution Pokemon, right? Yeah, so that's really solid early game. He's just a normal type. Alright, we need nickname ideas in the chat. What do we got for nickname ideas, guys? Stantler. It's a male Stantler. I need nickname ideas. That Pokemon drove me crazy in Soul Silver when I first started. Taco Cat says, oh dear, that's pretty good. Dasher. Any other nickname ideas? I kind of knew that it would, because he kind of he looks like a reindeer, obviously. John Deere, actually kind of like that. Any others? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, out of all those, Jordan, I like that idea. Oh dear is pretty good. I like John Deere though, a little bit better. John, let's see if we can fit it. I think we can even fit the space. I like it because like John Deere not only do they make lawnmowers, but they make like heavy machinery, so it kind of makes him seem like he's strong. John, oh no, it's spelled. The official brand has an E at the end, but I think we'll keep it without the E. So it's actually a deer. John Deere. Let's take a look at our Stantler. He moves his head around like that. And, as always, he knows tackle. Oh, look at that attack. Busted. Let's go release our Caterpie. What time is it in the game? It should be dark already, shouldn't it? Oh no, it's only 5:28. Is that right? Yeah, I guess it is. Let's go do those trainer fights and then we'll get we can get one more encounter over on the other side. We're already looking pretty good though for being able to beat Faulkner. We have 2 pretty strong Pokemon. Jonathan O'Deer II. Full name John O'Deer. I guess I technically could have fit that. John O'Deer. Let's get our first regular trainer fights. I just lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Wait, you look weak. Come on, let's battle. I've got a fully evolved Pokemon, a starter Pokemon, a single form Pokemon, and he thinks I look weak. Meanwhile, he's got a level 4 Rattata. I think Curse raises his special defense? I don't remember. Attack and defense goes up. Dude, that is busted. We've got our first, what do you call it? I forget the term when you, like, stack your stats. Setup. Yeah, we got our first setup move already. Setup moves are, like, broken in Nuzlocks. Rattata's over here critting me. I lost again. Doggone it. Alright, let's let Stantler do the other fight. John Deere. We got John Deere, Rosemary, and Slow Queen. Oh, before I forget, we need to delete Egg 15 from the wheel. Imagine if that's how people pick fights in real life. You look weak. I mean, subconsciously, it kind of is how people pick fights, just without saying it. Next fight. So the other guy had Rattata. What did this guy have? You're a Pokemon trainer, right? Then you have to battle. He beat the other guy, so who would he have that beat his Rattata? Oh, it's because he has 2 Pokemon. A level 2 Pidgey? That is totally a reindeer. Go John Deere. This is so OP. Normally I would have like I'd have a Pidgey and a Caterpie right now. Instead I've got these like super good Pokemon. Did he just stick his tongue out at me? So it's like when those two are battling, the Pidgey just did a little bit of damage to the other guy's Rattata, and then his Rattata finished off the other one. Youngster Mikey. What the heck? They only owe me $64? Are they... We need more money before I go and buy more Pokeballs. Wait, what did this say? Trainer tips. No stealing other people's Pokemon. Pokeballs are to be thrown only at wild Pokemon. I'm not a trainer, but if you look one in the eyes, prepare to battle. Like this one. Instead of a bug Pokemon, I found a trainer. This is our first bug catcher. Bug catcher Dawn. This is the thing though that I love about doing Nuzlocke, or not Nuzlocke, randomized runs, is you use Pokemon that you would never use otherwise. I mean, that's the case for Nuzlockes already, but even more so for randomized Nuzlockes. And again, like I was saying before, even though these are the Gen 2 games, they make the Gen 2 Pokemon like pretty hard to get. They spread them out, they make them really late game. There's tons of Gen 1 Pokemon early on. Jason says, but what if I threw a Master Ball at another trainer's? Yeah, they would just tell you that you can't. John Deere grew to level 6. Good job, John Deere. Arg, you're too strong. Man, only 48 bucks? These people are poor. Oh, this is another encounter. How many Pokeballs do we have? We have 4. I think we should be okay. 4 Pokeballs. But I want to use Slowking because I think he hits the weakest right now. Let's go do the other encounter. We have another encounter down here. Cherry Grove City. I guess we can buy a few more Pokeballs just to be safe. We have enough for 1 after all those trainer fights. 151! Did you guys see that? I have $151. Let's heal up. Sir, that's a child. The 40 bucks was his birthday money. No, that was his lunch money. I just stole his lunch money. And if I had lost, I would have given him money. Alright, let's put Slow Queen up front. So we could technically save this encounter for later, but no point in taking risks. Let's just get our team stacked. I know better than to take a Nuzlocke lightly. I've had my fair share of wipes and Nuzlockes and lost Pokemon. So this is the very end of the last route in Johto. After you defeat Claire, you go south. You can't climb ledges, but you can jump down from them to take a shortcut. But here they let you peek out. I think normally you can get like Geodudes here. Route 46. Mountain Road ahead. So this is our Route 46 encounter. 2 broke boys just trying to become Pokemon masters. Yeah, exactly. Yep, I was right. You get Geodudes. He's shaking his fist at me like an old man. This is perfect. I don't have to worry about hurting him because he resists tackle, obviously. Oh, that's really weak. Maybe I should raise my stats a little bit with Curse. Otherwise it'll take all day getting his health down. Imagine if he had self-destruct though. I know he doesn't at this level, but that would really suck if he did. I better use one more curse. He's actually gonna beat me. We're good now, he's only doing 1 health. One more, I think, should be good. Alright, let's catch him. We stay at 5 Pokeballs. Yeah, so look at our team so far. If we hadn't done the Gen 2 style, we would have had Pidgey, Caterpie, and Geodude. Like, I was just a Gen 2 game if that was the case. Geodude's got a cool cry. Alright, just to double check, let me note that. That was our Route 46 encounter. Let's head back to the PC and get our randomized Gen 2 egg. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, let's spin the wheel. What's your number guess? I'm gonna guess 28. 3, 2, 1, go! It's our Route 46 encounter. Egg 50, alright. We got egg. Taco Cat said 1. Grab egg number 50. Dude, Skarmory would be sick. I have a graded Skarmory card from the Neo Genesis era. It's only a CGC 9, but it's a blue label. It's pretty cool. Let me delete egg 50 from the chart over here. Oh, I didn't even add Stantler's Sprite yet. I always forget. Kingdra would go crazy. I don't want our team to be so insanely OP though, so I hope it's just like an okay Pokemon, honestly. Okay. It was 50, right? So that means we need box 2, because box 2 has... Oh no, box 3. Box 3 has 41 through 60. So here's 1 through 20, 21 through 40, 41 through 60. Entei. That would be sick. Would be nice to have a fire type. Okay, so the very top is egg 41, and we need egg 50. So 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. You can't see, but I'm like pushing down over and over. Alright, there's egg 50. I guess while we're here, let's just get rid of Geodude. Bye-bye, Geodude. Alright. Let's go hatch our egg. We've already got our guesses. Taco Cat says Kingdra. Jason says Entei or Skarmory. I'm gonna go with Phanpy this time. It was technically spelled Phanpy, but my entire life I said Phanpy. So I'm conflicted. That would actually be ironic, because Fampy is... You get him on that route. Huh? Dun 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 dun. We got Scyther, which means... or not Steelix. Oh, I'm tired. Why am I... Caesar, duh. Dude, another evolved Pokemon. This is so busted. We got Caesar. Oh man, that is crazy. What do you guys think about that? That's crazy. We only have, I think, 18 of them had to be pre-evolved. Or even less than that. Because some of those are because they're legendaries. And it's already happened twice. That's ironic because the second gym leader has Scyther. Rock Lobster. How you guys like that nickname? Jason says too strong. Yeah. Yeah, we're like already set for like the first half of the game. We're not gonna have any threat. Oh, we need to release the Caesar. Although it also depends what moves they'll have. Rock Lobster. Scyther's Cry is so cool. Let's take a look at our Caesar. His sprite gif is so cool. He's like moving his claws around really fast. Bug Steel, we gotta keep him far away from fire types. Let's update the sprite gifs over here. Slot 3 is John Deere. Stantler. Looks like that fits perfectly. Slot 4 is Caesar. And that fits. Alright, there's the squad so far. Chikorita, Slowking, Stantler, and Caesar. Jordan says, on my pooter, Ethan. Alright, let's heal up and continue on. Poor Falkner is gonna get wrecked. Should be nighttime soon. Yeah, we're about 14 minutes from nighttime. Wait a sec. We still have one more encounter, don't we? Or am I tripping? Yeah, we do. Because we're... How many Pokeballs do we have? Yeah, we have one more encounter. Because at the top of this route it shifts over to 31. And we have the cave also. So many encounters early on. Oh, come on. Oh, look at that, Hoppip. An actual Gen 2 Pokemon. Yeah, I think right here it shifts to Route 31. Yep, so we're gonna get an encounter here. Right, immediately stepping into the grass. And it's the Hoppip. His eyeballs are just perfectly square. No, don't splash on me. He's the Gen 2 Magikarp. Ooh, crit. Time to catch you. Nice. Hoppip was caught. That is our Route 31. Route 31. Hoppip, cottonweed. It could be carried away on even the gentlest breeze. It may even float all the way to the next town. That was funny. Oh, wait till we get to the next town to randomize that encounter. Whoa. I think there's a few trainer fights up here. Dark Cave. If Pokemon could light it up, I'd explore it. Potion. Do we have enough Pokeballs to get this encounter? Oh, I don't like that. Only 3. What happened to that Pidgey? I don't want to risk that. I caught a bunch of Pokemon. Let me battle with you. $41 Mareep. That's your next guess. Well, we'll roll it when we get to the PC. Dude, Crystal, actually, you can't get Mareep in Crystal, which is sad, because he was, like, always one of my favorites in this game, or in Gen 2. Ampharos is, like, the tanky electric Pokemon. Scary level 2 Caterpie. Yay, Slow Queen grew to level 6. And learn Growl. Another Caterpie. Early fights are so exciting. Finally, he has something other than a Caterpie. Don't poison me! Called it. Literally called it. I think if you faint the Pokemon, you don't take poison damage in Gen 2. And Gen 1, yeah. Aww. $32, let's go! Nice, got another Pokeball. Let's put Rock Lobster. Just gotta keep an eye on Slow Queen. Big head Weedle. Bellsprout. Look at that little neck shake. He's so cool. Wow, Caesar's back spread is sick. I found a good Pokemon in Dark Cave. I'm going to raise it to take on Faulkner. He's the leader of Violet City's gym. Yeah, that's always the way you take him out. You gotta go get like a Geodude. Dang, how quick is my health going down? Yeah, that was Route 31. It's just 1 health per couple steps, right? He's at 13, 12. Hi there, did you visit Sprout Tower? 11, 10. I came too far out. I better phone home. 9, 8, 7, 6. We made it. Did that give anyone anxiety? This town is where Spinny Guy is. Alright, we'll have to find Spinny Guy. It was around 3 years ago. Team Rocket was up to no good with Pokemon. But justice prevailed. A young kid broke them up. A guy named Bill made the Pokemon PC storage system. Thought he was going to talk about trading. He's holding a Game Boy. Pokemon are smart. They won't obey a trainer they don't respect. Without the right gym badges, they will just do as they please. Alright guys, let's spin the wheel to find out who's gonna replace our Hoppip. Jordan guessed 41 Mareep. Jason guessed Smeargle. That's a good guess. I'm gonna guess Egglocke. 3, 2, 1, go! I just realized this isn't centered. Egg 53. Let's move it nice and center-ish. Alright, Egg 53. Route 31, Egg 53. So far I've got 67, 15, 50, and 53. Oh, Taco Cat was close. She said 56. Off by only 3. Igglybuff, that'd be a good one. Hope we get some baby Pokemon. Alright, 53. That's going to be interesting because we have 1 egg missing. So we're going to be box 3 again. But there's 1 missing. So I think that means we just count to 52, right? Because if the other one was 50 that we got, right? Yeah. So it's 50, 51, 52, 53. You take 50 out, and they just all shift up by 1. So that means 53 will be in the 52 slot. Yeah, Jordan said don't forget to skip 50. So we gotta count to 52. But just go to the bottom. Because the bottom is 60. Or technically, the bottom is technically 59, right? 59. We're counting to, what was it again? I keep throwing myself off. 53. Just say 49, 51. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, we'll basically make this... We'll make this number 59, and we're trying to get to 53, alright? It's technically not egg 59, but just for the sake of my brain. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53. Alright, we got egg 53. It is still 60. I mean, it technically is egg 60. I was saying it was like 59th in the list. What's wrong with starting at 59? Oh, am I wrong? I guess you're right, I am wrong, aren't I? Dang it! This is all messed up. Now I have a different egg. And if I put it in there, it's gonna be in the wrong spot forever. Oh my gosh. Oh. I need to like put a note in here. Because if I deposit this... What egg was that I grabbed? I need to like draw this out. Like it's so hard to picture it in my brain. Let me just draw this out on a... Or not draw it, but put it in like a notepad. So we had 50... 51. Oh, we already took 50. 49. We had 49, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So then we removed 50. They all shifted down. So that one is still 60. I counted as 59 though. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54. So I just took egg 54, right? Yeah, I took egg 54. I'm just gonna save this on my notepad. So I took 54. This is easy for me to think about now. I have it like in a list and I put it down here. So I'm gonna deposit it. That'll put it at the bottom. This is like some... So now egg 54 is in like the end slot. So now that I'm looking at this, it's easier for me to look at. It's okay, the magic of editing will fix it for the YouTube video later. Okay, so I've got this listed. This egg right here is 54, this one is egg 60. And I'm looking at it, I've got it like in a, it's literally like a computer science stack. That's 54, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 53, because we pulled 54. So this one right here is 53. I'm gonna... Alright, we erased that. So now it goes from 49 to 51 to 52 to 55, and then 54 is all the way... I have this saved. So in the future, if we get from the 50s, I'll remember how jacked up I got it. Jason says too much counting. Alright, I got the approval from Jordan. I did it right this time. Alright, let's hatch egg 53. Let me just release the... I forget what we caught, a Caterpie? A Hoppip. Let's release the Hoppip. Release the Kraken! Alright, let's go hatch egg. Oh, it's finally nighttime. Let's go. I love the nighttime aesthetic. Let's hatch egg 53. Huh? That was fast. Houndour, let's go! Dude, I was just saying, I hope we get Houndour. Because he's like one of my favorite Gen 2, and you normally wouldn't get him until like the very end of the game. Let's go, dude. Oh, I love it, dude. I love it. Alright, guys. Jordan says, let's go! I need some sick nicknames in the chat, guys. What do we got? What do we got for Houndour? While I'm waiting for nickname ideas, I'm gonna delete 53 from the wheel so I don't forget about that. Okay, save that. Put in here that it was Houndour. What do we got for nicknames? Scooby-Doo, that's not bad. Jordan says, let me cook. Alright, let's see what Jordan's cooking up. I'm actually not that great at thinking up nicknames. Cerberus, that is good. I was just playing Hades a while back, and every time you restart a run, Cerberus is like in the hallway, and you can like pet him and give him treats. Hot dog, Fenrir. I'm pretty sure I like Cerberus already though. I did like Scooby-Doo, Jason, though. That was a good one. He does kind of look like Scooby-Doo. He looks like... What's the small one? Scrappy? Scrappy-Doo? He looks like Scrappy-Doo. But I like Cerberus. That's a really good one. For anyone that doesn't know, that's like Hades' dog. You know, like the Greek mythology Hades. His dog name is Cerberus, and he's got like the 3 heads. Fits Houndour perfectly. You do like hot dog, though. Do we like hot dog, though? Oh, sorry, I didn't say anything about hot dog. I'm sorry. Yeah, hot dog's a good one also. Like I said, I'm not good at coming up with nicknames myself, so I'm no good judge with nicknames. I just know as soon as I saw Cerberus, really liked that. See, make sure I put it in right. Yeah, pretty much once I saw Cerberus, I'm like, already checked in my brain. I'm like, that's the one I'm getting. Let's take a look at our Houndour. Oh yeah, look at that sprite gif. Oh, we've got Ember. We have our first usable move. First stab move. Alright, let's get the sprite gif in here. We are cooking. Slot 5. Slot 5. Houndour. There we go. Alright. We actually have one more encounter to get still, the rock cave. Should we use Caesar for that? Quick attack. He actually doesn't resist rock, though. That's alright. It's probably a Geodude that we're gonna run into. Oh wait, we need to buy more Pokeballs, don't we? We have 4. I think that should be fine. We'll let it ride. We also get a berry. Bitterberry. Huh? I walked too far today looking for Pokemon. My feet hurt and I'm sleepy. If I were a wild Pokemon, I'd be easy to catch. Oh, they're trying to hint to make Pokemon weak before catching them. Alright, so this is Dark Cave. Alright, who are we gonna catch? Another Geodude. Like, slightly worried this will do a lot of damage, but he has high defense and he resists. Yeah, we're good. The quick attack animation's actually kind of cool. He like teleports. Alright, that's low enough, I think. Ethan, need a flashlight, yeah. I've heard of all these like random hacks. I know that for like Gen 1, I don't know if the hacks were the same for Gen 2, that you could light up the cave without flash. Like apparently, if you had a Pokemon that knows Thunder, you can use Thunder. And there was some other thing, like I think maybe being poisoned lights it up. Some other random hacks that you can use. Alright, that's our Dark Cave encounter. Let me add that. We're about to have a full team already. Dark Cave. Let's go back to the PC. Go ahead and start thinking of your guesses. Spinnerack. Oh yeah, there's different Pokemon in the grass now that it's nighttime. Any guesses for the wheel number? Alright, here we are. Bringing out the wheel. If you got guesses, put them in chat now. 3, 2, 1, go! I didn't even put any guesses myself. I don't really care about the number, I care more about guessing a Pokemon. Let's go. We need something bad. We've got nothing but like decent Pokemon so far. Let's go. Hoppip, the one that we caught earlier. Togepi would be good. So we got Togepi, Hoppip. We got Egg 18. So I need to put some thought into this like last time, because we have one egg missing from that box. I'm gonna type it out like I did with the last one so I don't mess it up. So we took out egg 15. So I'm gonna type this out really quick. So we have 13, 14, 15's missing. So that's 16, 17, 18. So we just need to count to 14, and then from there, skip 15, go 16, 17, 18. Spinnerack? That'd be cool if it was the actual Pokemon that we just caught. Alright, so we're in box 1. So this is egg 1. We need to count all the way to 14, and then we'll skip down to you know what, I'll go from the bottom. I've got it figured out this time, I won't mess it up. Because the egg on the bottom is still egg 20. Alright, this is 20. Yeah, like Jordan said, start at 20. 20, 19, 18. That's simple. 18's right there. My problem before was I was thinking of it as like a stack or an array in computer science, where like that slot, I was thinking of the like what the name of the slot would be in computer memory instead of like what the actual egg number is. So this is egg 18. Ooh, party's full. We need to get rid of Geodude. Bye-bye. Go back to the bottom. 20, 19, 18. Alright, there's egg 18. I'm guessing Hoppip. Jason's guessing Togepi, Taco Cat's guessing Spinarak, Jordan's guessing Blossom. If we got Blossom, that would be another fully evolved Pokemon. Dude, nighttime went so hard. It was like one of the coolest things ever that they added. And I like how all the buildings have, like, the windows light up. It's just like in Animal Crossing. It reminds me of Animal Crossing when you play at night. Alright, what is going to be our Dark Cave Egg? Huh? I like the little noise it makes. We got Growlithe? Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. Let's hear guesses in the chat what Growlithe means. What do you guys think Growlithe means? Any guesses? Yeah, 2 dogs in a row. Because Growlithe does not evolve into a Gen 2, but Growlithe means something else. Yes, sir, you guessed it right. That's Entei, dude. We got Entei. Oh, man. Because you can't put legendaries inside of eggs, so I had to put placeholders for them. So if you didn't read the rules yet, legendaries are allowed. They have 0 IVs in every category, and they are not allowed to hold items. That was the most handicap that I could give them. Jordan says, ain't no way. Yes, way. I'll release Growlithe to make room. Go to our hacked-in Pokemon. Cinema. Absolute cinema. I could have never imagined it would start off this busted. Dude, no way. We're gonna have Hades and Cerberus. You can't make this up. That is crazy. We have Hades and Hades' dog in the same team. And we got them back to back. Yo! This is crazy. I'm curious, even with the 0 IVs, what his stats look like. See, they're not that busted. Like, they're probably, let's see how they compare to, like, yeah, see, Slowking has higher stats. So I did a good amount of research on here because I wanted to make sure they wouldn't be too busted. The all 0 IVs actually makes a good bit of a difference. So, let me put, I already noted that. I need to delete Egg 18 from the wheel. Egg 18 is gone. Save. Episode 1 is officially legendary. He is not going to learn any moves is the problem. Is that true? Did I forget about that? No, I think he does learn moves. Because I looked at all that. I'm pretty positive he learns moves. He does. Why do you think he wouldn't learn moves? Entei Cerebi. Gen 2. Yeah, he learns moves. Well, not till level 11. But he has Bite already. Let me get the sprite, the last sprite gift. Entei. Sorry, I meant barely any moves. Oh. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. It's interesting. They get one move every 10 levels. So that really balances it out. He's really not that busted. 0 IVs and he really doesn't get much moves. Obviously he's good, especially early game, but he's not like broken. Wow, you really know your stuff. You already knew that every 10 levels he gets one. Oh, the Entei is a little bit too big. Come on, Entei. Yeah, it's so hard to click on it. Every time I click, it's highlighting something else. Jordan the Pokemon Master. Dude, I cannot click on this Entei. I need to move him to the right. He's too far over. I bet if I zoom in, it'll probably work. Dude, I still can't. I'm too OCD to let that. Dude, what? I guess I can just make him bigger. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's rotating. I don't want to rotate. Oh, there we go. Okay. Crisis averted. Okay. Jason says best legendary beast. Yeah, I probably would pick Entei. In fact, I have from Crown Zenith, I have the full art Entei in a PSA 10. I want to convert it to a Beckett like I am with all my other PSA cards. The Entei card in that set is so sick. Anyway. Already released the Pokemon, right? So we're good to go. Alright, let's just explore the town. Ghosts are rumored to appear in Sprout Tower. They said normal type Pokemon moves had no effect on ghosts. We should probably put Houndour. We need him to Cerberus. That's crazy. I was worried we might not get fire types, and we've already got 2. We got pretty good type coverage, though. A Pokemon you get in a trade grows quickly, but if you don't have the right gym badge, they may disobey you. I collect Pokemon. Do you have Bellsprout? Want to trade for my Onix? I remember this being a thing because you can get Steelix like... Oh wait, no, you wouldn't get Steelix. I forgot. I'm pretty sure I've done this before in past runs. It's not a Steelix because it's not holding a metal coat. You switching all PSA cards to Beckett? Yeah, for the most part. There's a few that I need to keep in the PSA, but I'm starting to rotate over. I can't even interact with these. Oak's Pokemon Talk. Mary, Professor Oak's Pokemon Talk. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's been done before. Pokemon. What is this? Oh, it's an incense burner. Huh. Look at that. Let's find the spinner dude that Jordan's all talking about. Can't go there. Earl's Pokemon Academy. I traded my best Pokemon to the guy beside me. Huh? The Pokemon I just got is holding something. Oh, they really drop hints, huh? I wonder, how did people even figure it out back in the day, other than... I guess the internet eventually. It would take a while because not everyone was even on the internet at that point. A Pokemon holding a berry will heal itself in battle. Many other items can be held by Pokemon. It sure is tough taking notes. I'm taking notes of the teacher's lecture. I'd better copy the stuff on the blackboard too. I was about to say what blackboard, there is one. This kid's notebook. Catch Pokemon using Pokeballs. Up to 6 can be in your party. Keep reading. Before throwing a Pokeball, weaken the target first. A poison or burned Pokemon is easier to catch. Keep reading. No. The blackboard describes Pokemon status changes in battle. We're good. It's full of difficult books. That's what it said at Professor Elm's house. Violet City, the city of nostalgic scents. I don't remember hearing like all the cities have like a thing that's special about them. Faulkner from the Violet Pokemon Gym is a fine trainer. He inherited his father's gym and has done a great job with it. Hey, you're a Pokemon trainer? If you beat the gym leader here, you'll be ready for prime time. Sprout Tower. We'll come back to that. Oh, it's the spinner guy. Hello, you're a trainer? Battle gym leader. When you did? No. Is that so? Then study shall you. Follow me. I do not remember this guy. Huh? I mean, it's fine. You need me to grab something? I can grab it. What do you need me to grab? What? I don't know what you need. Jordan says spinny guy tee-hee. Yeah, I really don't remember him. Here, teacher I am. Oh, he's the... I was wondering where the teacher was. Good it is you study here. What is wrong with his talking? Earl I am. Wonderful are Pokemon, yes. Teach you I will to be a better trainer. What you want to know? Want to be a winner is you? He kind of talks like Queen of from Final Fantasy that we were just playing. Jason says never seen spinning guy. Yes. Good. Teach you I will. In battle, Pokemon top on list jump out first. Change order in list. Make battle easy, maybe. Can you imagine they made this for kids and like they're trying to teach them things and he's like impossible to understand? More from me you want to hear? So, want to know how to raise Pokemon well? Fine, teach you I will. If Pokemon come out in battle, even briefly, some experience points it gets. At top of list, put weak Pokemon. Switch in battle quick. This way, weak Pokemon strong become. Okay, I think we got all of it out of him. So, want to know how to raise Pokemon well? Oh, he says the same thing anyway. I thought it was going to be different. Yoda speak he does. Yeah, kind of like Yoda, but even worse. I wonder when he goes back outside, if ever. When you first catch a Pokemon, it may be weak, but it will eventually grow to be strong. It's important to treat Pokemon with love. Lots of Pokemon merchandise. Pokemon can hold items like potion and antidote, but they don't appear to know how to use man-made items. Oh, I never thought of it that way. Like why you can make Pokemon hold items, but if they're not meant to be a held item, nothing will happen. That explanation is that it's a man-made item. But all the held items aren't man-made. Interesting. I never thought of it that way. Do I have any money? No, I can't even buy a single Pokeball. I saw a wiggly tree up ahead. If you touch it, it squirms and dances. Cool. She uses the names of her favorite things to eat. For the nicknames she gives to her Pokemon, I mean. Alakazam with his spoons. I'm missing context. What about Alakazam with his spoons? I call my Pidgey Strawberry. What else? Pidgey. Route 36. An odd tree is blocking the way to Goldenrod City. It's preventing me from shopping. Something should be done about it. Oh, we could get an... I don't want to get another... encounter already. Why, hey! I was going to snap that tree with my straight arm punch, but I couldn't. I'm a failure. Pseudo-Wudo go. Did he use them if they are a man-made object? Oh, I see what you're saying. I think that is technically in later gens. Or I don't know if it's in this gen or not, but I think there's an item called like Magical Spoon or something like that. Did you see that strange tree in the road? That may explain why fewer people are visiting the ruins of Alph. Don't you wonder who'd make something like this and why? I don't think I want to deal with this right now, to be honest. We should just beat Falconer first. Can we do Bellsprout Tower now? I think we could do Bellsprout Tower, or at least until we get to level 9. How many Pokeballs do we have if we get an encounter? We only have 3. Well, there's nothing I can... Oh, we will make money if we fight trainers. A Bellsprout over 100 feet tall. People say that it became the center pillar here. See the pillar shaking? People are training upstairs. That's crazy. Sprout Tower was built long ago as a place for Pokemon training. Only if you reach the top will you obtain an HM. Is it Flash or Cut? I think it's Flash? No, it's... I don't know. I don't remember. However hard we battle, the tower will stand strong. Hopefully these guys have more money. Sage Nico wants to battle. Bellsprout. Doo-doo-doo. Alright. Go Cerberus! Man, I wish so bad that the back sprites had motion too. That would have been so cool. Cerberus was built for Bellsprout Tower. His sprite is cool though. Wichita! The super effective sound is so cool. Wichita! Cerberus grew to level 6. Good boy, Cerberus. Oh, now we're talking 96 bucks. Let's go buy one more Pokeball just in case. I don't want to risk it with only 3. Where was the mart? Was it over here? Yeah. Alright, here's our encounter. Ghastly. Whoa, that is a trippy sprite. Can he withstand 1 Ember? I think that's my only move I have that'll hit him. Well, Hades has Bite, but that'll be super effective. I think we gotta do. Everyone else has normal attacks. I don't think it'll kill him. Unless we crit. Alright, yeah, we're good. Oh, I don't know how I was gonna use that. Alright, we got 4 chances. Alright. Let me make note of that. Then we have a Sprout Tower. We will do the egg spin later. Let's finish Sprout Tower first. Gotta get everyone up to level 9. Paralyze heal. We stand guard in this tower. Here, we express our gratitude to honor all Pokémon. Who would have guessed it? A Bellsprout. Rock Lobster. That is like 4x non-effective. Or 1/4 effective. Level 6. Focus energy. Alright, Sage Chow defeated. Is that like Chow, the character from The Hangover? Time to bring out Hades. Sway like leaves in the wind. Sage Edmund wants to battle. Whoa. I do not remember his back sprite looking like that. It's really weird. I don't like it, honestly. Nice, got the flinch. Level up? Not quite. Takes 3 Bellsprouts to level. We must have had a higher roll. 2-shot him. Hades grew to level 6. Oh, I'm weak. think everyone's above 5 now, right? Yeah, we can leave Hades in. This is fun to see. It's crazy how good the team is. Yeah, I know. I honestly wasn't thinking about the fact that they could be this good. I would have thought for sure we'd get a few of the pathetic Pokemon. But we wanted to showcase Gen 2 Pokemon, and that's what we're doing here. Another potion. I train to find enlightenment in Pokemon. Yeah, I think Hades is, or Entei will know Ember at level 11. Honestly, I can't get over how bad Entei's back sprite is. It almost reminds me of the... For anyone that's watched Full Metal Alchemist, it reminds me of the dog. The Elder's HM lights even pitch black dark... Oh, so it is Flash. What if I don't have any Pokemon that know Flash? I'll have to catch a slave. I would think Slowking could learn it because he's psychic. Wow, look at how close I am to leveling. I'm at, like, right at the end of the bar. That was a lot of XP. Sage Neil. It is my head that is bright. Huh. As in, he's got a shiny bald head, but he's not bald. Let's get Slowking back in there. We barely used Chikorita because everyone's trying to catch up. Let me see how much you trust your Pokemon. Sage Troy wants to battle. Bellsprout. Ooh, I forgot. I wasn't even thinking that'd be super effective against me. Yeah, we better swap. He's level 7. Go Cerberus. He has the best back sprite. One of the best for sure. Speaking of which, I still need to get the Houndoom from Destined Rivals, the Team Rocket's Houndoom. It's such a cool card. Too many plants. Kill it with fire. Watch out. Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot. That's one that Slowking can fight. I think he should get Water Gun fairly early. He lowered my attack and I'm gonna raise it. I forget what Foresight does. I think it makes it so you can't miss, or honestly I don't know. I can't remember. the Japanese of that card? Nice, dude. It's cool. Such a nice card. I opened some Destined Rivals, but never got anything good, really. Other than the best one I got, I think, was Misty's Lapras? Or wait, is that Journey Together? I can't remember. No, I think it's Destined Rivals. Yes, your trust is real. Oh, now we're talking. 200 bucks. Good John Deere out there. Oh. Elder, you are indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here's your HM. But let me say this. You should treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war. He claims to be the Elder, but he's weak. It stands to reason. I'd never lose to fools who babble about being nice to Pokemon. I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. I really couldn't care less about weak Pokemon. Silver used an escape rope. What a coward. He saw my Entei and ran away. So good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People and Pokemon test their bonds to build a bright future together. I am the final test. Allow me to check the ties between your Pokemon and you. You think he has a Weepin' Bell? Or just a higher level Bellsprout? I don't remember. Alright, first one's a Bellsprout. Go John Deere. His back sprite is pretty cool. Stantler. Ooh, that's a lot of XP. Bellsprout number 2. Crit. Yeah, I knew that was going to hurt a little bit because he used growth. John Deere grew to level 7. His ace is a Hoot Hoot. That's so funny. I don't have anything super effective against that. Let's go Cerberus. He might, I don't even, does he know anything other than Foresight and Tackle? Yeah. High level, but he doesn't know anything yet anyway. Wow, that did not do much. Ouchie. Can only take one more hit. Come on, burn! Burn, baby, burn. Wait, that was such a high roll. I thought that was like a crit. Alright, get him out of there. Let's go. Bring out Rosemary. He doesn't have any flying moves. I don't know if he'll be able to finish him off though. I don't think so. goodness. We really need him to learn Razor Leaf. Crit, 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 crit! Nope. Alright, let's let Hades finish him off. Burn the weeds. And the hoot hoot. John Deere gained 30. Rosemary gained 30. Rosemary grew to level 8. Nice, we got Razor Leaf. Cerberus gained 30. Cerberus grew to level 7. And learned Roar. Sage Lee was defeated. Ah, excellent. Nice, 320 bucks. You and your Pokemon should have no problem using this move. Take this Flash HM. Flash illuminates even the darkest of all places. But to use it out of battle, you need the badge from Violet's gym. Let's see if anyone can learn it. Oh yeah, easy. I feel like we may as well teach it to Hades, right? He's not gonna get any moves for a long time. He's really not gonna need the space. He's just gonna have Bite, level 11 Ember. Then he learns Roar at 21, so don't need that. Fire Spin at 31, don't really need that. Stomp at 41, maybe. Flamethrower would replace, yeah, he really doesn't need the 4th spot. Hades, you be our HM slave. Or should I give it to Stantler? Nah, let's give it to Hades. I think by the time we would even possibly need to get rid of it, we should get to the move deleter. Aw, yeah. I'm not gonna waste my escape rope. And they're gonna make me pay for that. Jason says Hades, yeah. Alright, we're not quite to level 9. I don't remember if there's any trainers down by the Ruins of Alph. We could knock out the... I think there's at least one trainer inside of Falconer's gym we could fight. I don't want to use rare candies unless it's like the only option. Like, we're not going to grind on wild Pokemon. Let's just heal up. Oh wait, it's down here. Oh, I forgot we have our... Yeah, it's almost 10, so we may as well finish with... Forgot we got another encounter, right? This is kind of annoying. It's gonna go to whatever box I was in. Yeah, this Ghastly. So we caught the Ghastly. That was our Bellsprout Tower encounter. Let me go ahead and release him. And let's spin the wheel to see what our encounter is for that spot. Not that we need it, we have a full team. There's the wheel, and let's spin it. Which egg number are we gonna get this time? Egg number 4. Wow, that is by far the lowest we've gotten. Egg 4. Any guesses what egg 4 is going to be? Taco Cat guessed 40. Hey, you were close. It's 4 without the 0. In order to hatch it, I'm gonna have to deposit 1 Pokemon so we can bring it out to hatch it. Go to box 1. Any Pokemon guesses? We got Remoraid, Sudowoodo, that'd be a good one. I'm gonna guess... I'm gonna guess, what is the base form of Sunflora? I forget, the little seed Pokemon. Why can't I think? Sunkern. Yeah, Sunkern. That's the one. Alright, box 1. This is pretty straightforward. We just need to go down by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we got Sudowoodo, Remoraid, and then... Oh, I need to close the wheel. Sudowoodo, Remoraid, and my guess was Sunkern. Let's go hatch this bad boy and see what we get. I just realized one mistake with teaching Entei Flash. If we want to drop him, because we already have a fire type, we kind of wasted having Flash there. Alright, let's see what our randomized Gen 2 egg is. Oh, this one's taking a while to hatch. Huh? What we get? Randomized Gen 2 Pokemon. It is... We got Crobat! Who was it that guessed Crobat earlier? Man, Zubat's head looks massive. Who guessed Crobat earlier? I think it was... Not a legendary. It's Crobat. I think Taco Cat guessed Crobat, if I remember right. The question is, do we remove anyone from the team? What do you guys think? Yeah, Taco Cat did. I was kind of dumb for teaching Entei Flash, because if the only type coverage overlap we have right now are the 2 fire types. It's not the end of the world that Entei knows Flash, but what do you guys think? Should we drop Entei for Crobat? Or someone else? Or leave the team as is? I just feel like there's really no point in having 2 fire types, but what do you guys think? It was Jordan's guess. I've been stealing his guesses. Jordan with the Pokemon smarts again. So let's release Zubat. Maybe Rosemary. Why would we drop Rosemary? That's our starter, dude. And it's our only grass type. Crobat is a flying poison, so he doesn't overlap with anybody. I'm leaning towards Entei. Honestly, I think that's the only thing that makes sense at this point. I mean, it is cool having Entei, but I think if I was going to choose between Entei and Houndour, I'd choose Houndour. What do you guys think? But they aren't doing much. Well, not right now, but you gotta have type coverage, you know? Just imagine if we're fighting a water type, or a grass type, or a ground type. That's gonna be Chikorita all day. Box Entei, yeah. I think that's the smart decision. Because we got our little boy Cerberus over here. Alright, we gotta decide a box to... I guess we can just keep... Well, no, we don't want to do that, actually. We need to store our backup Pokemon. I guess we'll start it at box 5. Wait. Box 10 is where the, like, hacked Pokemon are. Box 14 will be our graveyard. I guess we'll start it at box 6, just so there's a buffer away from the eggs. So we're gonna deposit Entei there. You can always use Rare Candy on Entei later if you box him now. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that'll totally be a thing because Crystal has such random level caps on all the different gym leaders that we probably will frequently need to be able to pull other Pokemon out of the box just to, like, stay under the level cap, and then we can just pop them up with rare candies. Good point. Goodbye, Hades. We're gonna use your dog instead, Cerberus. Okay, and let's change box back to the hacked-in Pokemon to get our Crobat. I can't believe we've already got 3 trade Pokemon. Oh wait, no, Crobat's not a trade. Crobat's a happiness Pokemon. Dark Shadow. How do you guys like my nickname for him? Dark Shadow from My Hero Academia. We'll probably give him some rare candies just for him to match where the team is at. Oh, I forgot I had boxed somebody else there too. Stantler is boxed there. There's our John Deere. Alright, let's check out our Dark Shadow. I like that bat spray, that's really cool. Look at him flapping his wings, look at him go. Poison flying, you know, his leech life, screech, and supersonic. Look at those stats, he's so fast. Let's give him 2. Should I give him 2? But Rock Lobster's only level 6. So we'll just give him 1. I think in general, if we bring in new Pokemon, they should just match whatever the lowest Pokemon is at that time. Okay. Alright, well, it's 10 o'clock. I think this is a good stopping point. Let me just, before I forget, I need to remove number 4 from the wheel. We spent a lot of our time getting our encounters in this, that's why we didn't get super far. Number 4 is gone. Let's save the game. Oh, I need to update the sprite also. Entei is now Crobat. There's our boy Crobat. Look at him flap his wings. Alright, let's save it. Alright, well, thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you have any thoughts or ideas on improvements, anything at all, feel free to let me know. Yeah. You can chat in Discord. You're gonna see I made a new stream ending layout also. Jason says great stream. Yep. Thank you. Everyone have a good night and a good weekend. I'm gonna swap over to the stream ending and we can chat there for a few minutes.